Alright, how's it going? I don't know what video this is. We haven't taken a video in a while, so we're going to show you a bunch of the stuff that we got done. You see we got the plastics on now. All brand new plastics. A few things that we had to change from other videos. We ended up having a problem when we went to put the plastics on down here. We had the Nerf bar mounts on backwards, so the whole Nerf bar was back about 2 inches further. So when we went to put the plastics on, they were like this far forward, so our original Kickstarter didn't fit, so we had to get a different one. And then I made new mounts, and if you look, I moved the posts that they mount on about an inch back, and then I drilled an extra hole in them, so if we needed to, we could go 3/4 inch back further. But now we have clearance again. The fender did have to pull down and back a little bit to get everything to fit normal, but it's not that noticeable, and we're still able to bolt it in the normal location. We got the rear end all put together. We went ahead and we put a light bar on this, which it's not powered off of the engine. So we have the battery that goes in here, and then it hooks up to the light bar and everything just with a charging plug. And then we have a tail light on here. We've got a button up here to turn the light on. So now our light bar is on. Back here we have our tail light that's on, and we got brake lights that all work. There's Candace's number plate. Back off, and then when she's not using it or whatever, we can just unplug this and just plug it into a battery tender. What else we do? We've done a few sets of jets already, but when we put the O2 sensor on this, the sensor was bad, so we didn't take any video of that. It's jetted real close to what we need, but we got a new sensor on the way. We'll get a video of that as we use it, but for now it's running pretty good. She's taken a few test rides, so we're just trying to wrap some things up. Today we're going to put all the graphics on and get that taken care of. We started with the two lower pieces, if you want to show those. So here's a sample of what the graphics are going to look like. But we'll show how we put the graphics on and then show you guys the finished product. Sprocket. I haven't got the sprockets in, I ordered yet. So this is one I made. I just bought 2 sprockets and made a spacer in between, and so it's a 1/2 inch out. And it's a temporary one just so we could do some tuning and writing. But I still have new sprockets on the way. We'll see whenever they get here. But for now, let's keep going and we'll start getting some graphics on. Alright guys, so this graphics kit we got, it comes with a template that shows you where all the pieces go, just to help you if you don't recognize it. There are quite a few pieces on here. You don't have to use it much, but just showing you it comes with it. So we'll start with just the side of the gas tank right here. I use a sticker scraper and I wrap paper towels around it. That way when I'm pushing the soapy water out from underneath, the paper towel kind of absorbs it, and that way the dry scraper doesn't scrape up the glossiness on the graphics. So just to show you what we do, we just take just regular dish soap, give it a decent squirt down. Try to get it on pretty quick so that dust or anything doesn't get on it. And with the soapy water, you can kind of slide it around a bit. So I'm looking at my bottom seam here. Make sure I don't overlap up top. So right about there is where we're gonna put it. So then Candace is gonna help me here. And what you do is these graphics are pretty thick, so they don't lay down real good. So what you do is you just take your heat gun and just get the graphic warm, and it'll start to kind of relax, and it'll bend around the curves and everything. You just don't want to get it hot enough to where it shrivels, but if you watch like right here, you can get it warm and it'll kind of start to lay down even on its own. You can kind of see it laying down already. So that's all we're looking for, is just to get it soft and pliable. And that's good. So Candace will run the heat for me, and then I'll just kind of start in the middle and just start pushing it out, and you can see all the soapy water coming out.
Now just trying to keep it warm.
And just really take your time. So you can kind of see how the paper towel sucks up the water. So give me some back here, Candace. So I try to start in the middle, and then I'll work one edge out and get one edge done so that I can kind of work across it. Here, right here, Candace, all that. So like right here is still kind of stiff, so Candace is just heating it up to where it'll kind of roll over the edge there. And then I just kind of keep going over it. You see? And then it's finally starting to stay down. Just like that. So that's all tucked down now. So now I'll start working back the other way. And Candace is just kind of keeping it warm for me at a distance. So I just try to get the middle done so I don't trap air bubbles. And then from the middle, I'm just working my way out. We'll try to get all in here. So you can kind of see how it looks like it's got kind of a fold there. As it gets heated up, that'll all just kind of come right out. So that's good. You can see the water pushing out. So I kind of just keep going over it just to make sure I don't have any spots that are lifting. So like right here, I got a little bit of a bubble I can see as I'm going over it. So I just work that out, kind of get right there warm. If you get it warm, the bubbles are easier to come out. So then after the whole thing's down now good, I don't see any bubbles in it. So then what I'll do, and I'll do this to every single piece, is we'll just get the whole thing pretty warm. And that really helps it lay down nice and kind of melts the glue on the backside. Makes it to where after you wash it a few times, you don't get the edges peeling up and everything. I just kind of check it with the back of my hand and see how warm it is. So right there, it's just slightly warm on the back of my hand, and then I just go over the whole thing with some pressure. And really kind of set the glue on there. And that's that. That piece is done. Grab that side cover real quick. So we got graphics that go over the whole thing now. but a little sample here. There's how we're looking. Everything lines up pretty dang close like it's supposed to. Now we just got to cover the whole rest of it, and we're going to speed up the video and get the whole thing done and give you a walkthrough when it's done. So, keep watching. Alright guys, so got all the graphics done, got it outside in the sun, wiped it down, give you a walk around, go ahead and check it out. Hopefully you can see in the sunlight now the sparkle in the graphics. If you get up here in the sun and you look at the rims, hopefully you can see the color change in the rims, and now hopefully it makes sense why we got green in the rims along with the graphics.
Color match.
Kind of try to tie everything together. So that's all we're going to do for right now. Wait for the next video and we'll be riding again. Next video tracker. Let us know if you like it. Thumbs up. Share the video. Tell us what you think. See you later.